This project attempts to highlight the migrant crisis through art. We want to extend our helping hand to all those who have lost their homes.
We start from the Duva, the place where migrants exactly come in UK. I am in Dover. It's a place where the migrants arriving in UK every day with small boats. Let's go. English Channel. You can see in the France of the horizon, and they come in the UK every day with big risk. I recorded several interviews with migrants.
All of them have refused to speak to the camera.
And we are very worried, maybe he afraid to give interview on the camera.
Probably they are afraid to speak to the camera, yes.
And on the security reason, we will change the name of the migrants.
Yes, we will choose different names.
And provide their story through the video now.
60-year-old Syrian, fled my home after it was destroyed by war. My family and friends scattered across different countries seeking safety. As the situation worsened, I knew I had to find a new life in Europe. After a long journey through a migrant camp, my goal was always the UK, where I believed I would find safety and opportunities. One day, I joined a group of migrants planning a risky boat crossing of the English Channel. I spent all my savings on the journey, knowing it was my only chance. On a night, we set off in an overloaded rubber boat. As the wave rose, the boat rocked dangerously, but by dawn, we saw the shores of England. Exhausted but hopeful, I felt a spark of new life. Weeks later, I applied for asylum, hoping to start over and eventually reunite with my family. The channel, once a barrier, now symbolized my resilience and courage.
Then 500 people attempted to cross the channel in small boats yesterday.
703 migrants were detected crossing the English Channel yesterday. 50 people. We know that this is a time of year.
Behind me you see the UK Parliament, from where we get the news about the migrant crisis coming in UK.
Here stands the UK Parliament, where discussions continue over the ongoing migration crisis. One question remains: what will happen to the boats and the refugees? In 2024, the number of migrants crossing the English Channel surged by 30%, with nearly 500 people attempting the dangerous journey in a single day. Tragedy strikes too often on these crossings. This year alone, 47 people, men, women and children, drowned in the cold waters of the English Channel, trying to reach the shores. Their stories are heartbreaking, their risks unimaginable. Yet around 25,000 migrants have already crossed the Channel this year. Just last weekend, Jurita watched over 1,400 people arrive in Dover Harbour on small boats. Their faces a mix of relief and exhaustion.
A small boat set out crossing the channel. I could not help but feel a sense of sorrow. Seeing these people risking everything, I knew I had to connect with their story. This painting and the film I created are my way of shedding light on the great migration to the UK, honoring those who made it, and remembering those who did it. Hello. Now it's 5 o'clock evening time, And you can see the boat coming from the France to UK.
I've lived here my whole life and never thought I would see something like this. Almost every day, boats would wash ashore and sometimes bodies would be washed up. Every morning I cried because I couldn't help. We are safe here, and they are at sea, between life and death.
Now is 6 o'clock evening time, the sunset beginning. You can see behind me is the Dover port, and the left side here the beach where the small boats with migrants arriving. Early time when on the French beach is there. The migrant beginning take there another one small boat and try to cross in English Channel on this side. We doesn't know when this ended.
In a bold and powerful statement, artist Jurita unveils an epic painting capturing the perilous journeys of migrants crossing the treacherous waters of the English Channel. In a bold and powerful statement, artist Jurita unveils an epic painting capturing the perilous journeys of migrants crossing the treacherous waters of the English Channel. This striking triptych reveals the harrowing fate of those who, aboard fragile, inflatable boats, risk everything to reach the shores of Britain.
Jurita is a talented, fine artist whose paintings reflect the challenges of the current crisis. Through her art, she captures the essence of our reality, and her large piece of work in Conway beautifully showcases this representation. Her work is the result of extensive and dedicated effort.
The painting is really good.
Unfortunately, we see every day in the news it's terrible.
Yeah, we can't see, the news are not showing every day.
I walk along the coast of the English Channel, seeking to understand the human story hidden in this crossing. One evening, as the sun set over the white cliff of Dover, I witnessed it. Inflatable boats drifted toward the shore. Police and ambulances quickly arrived, cordoning off the area with yellow tape, starting the investigation. I stood there frozen, watching this tragedy unfold before me. Amidst the chaos, a small bouquet of flowers lay quietly, summoning a silent tribute to the leaf lost. I didn't leave until close to midnight, while the police continued their grim work.
Each migrant is a story that cannot be forgotten. This installation is a way of showing the human tragedy.
This is parallel wars, somewhere a roar, and it's happened with us now. We live in this, and it's happened around us, and we need to think about this people tragedy.